Is the thing on?
I don't know. It's live though.
Oh, is it live? Okay,
Yep.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Awkwardly sitting.
Okay.
Just
All right. Well, hi, Nicole. Just said
I
hello.
I got a notification. Montana Yarn Bar started a live video.
Oh, it's probably because you weren't
I
like
got
on
it
your
my-
own page.
On my other, it's telling me.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hey, good morning.
We're on our own
We're
today.
on. We have no producer.
So don't expect anything exciting.
Nobody to look shocked if we say something we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Nobody to like tell us we're talking too much. So
And it's highly
heads up.
possible we will be doing all of that.
I know. So anyway, what's new? Do we look like Bert and Ernie?
Kinda. But who's? I'm the short, chubby one, and you're the taller one. So you must be.
I don't know.
Is Ernie the short one?
No, Ernie was. I don't know. Ernie, I can't remember.
Let us know, you guys.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a little creative cooking lately.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. So Maddie gave me a subscription to kind of a really cool magazine, Food and Wine. So I've been doing some.
Yeah, that's good.
I know. It's like the first time you look at it, you're like, there's no way I could make that. Who's going to eat that?
There's
But then,
fancy.
you know, it's
fancy.
kind of like I kind of equate it, it's kind of like a fancy pattern where you think you can't do it. And then you start looking at, okay, the ingredients. Okay, I have all those ingredients.
Okay, wait. You need to pull your necklace out of your shirt.
Oh.
Sorry.
So I mean,
Ingredients.
so it's like I have those ingredients. I
You
can
can do
figure
it.
out a new way to put them together.
Mhm.
It's kind of like a fancy pattern. I kind of feel like, you know, you
good
look at
for
a
ya.
pattern and you're like, I remember my first lace pattern, and I'm like, you know, it looks so overwhelming, but I was in love with it enough to like, you know, really read the pattern.
So has the extra effort involved in the kind of fancier recipes been worth it?
Yeah,
So
I
far.
haven't had any dogs yet.
Mhm.
They're all.
Are there things you'll do again?
Possibly. It's just finding them again. You know, it's not. I tried to find to see if some of those recipes were online. Right now, they're not. But what I ended up doing was, there's an app that I downloaded. It's called Paprika, and it's just a way to organize recipes.
Oh.
So if you find things online, you can load them into that. But there's something on your phone that maybe you don't know you can do. This really helps with like recipes that aren't on the web. So you can take a picture of the recipe, like the whole thing, and then after you look at the picture, and there's like you'll see there's like a little square at the bottom.
Yeah, I know. I keep seeing
Yeah,
that.
so tap that,
Uh-huh.
and it'll highlight all of the copy, just the type
Oh,
on the
really?
picture, and you can actually touch it, and then and drag for just the copy that you want. So like I did that twice last night to do the ingredients and all the
Okay.
notes and stuff. So if you guys didn't know that you could do that, that is what that little square that looks like
That
a
could
little.
be handy for some of those Pearl Soho patterns.
Oh
that we come
yeah,
across.
especially if you're looking at them on your phone.
Right.
For sure.
It's wonderful. They have a lot of free patterns, but if you a lot of people want us to help to print a pattern for them. So we go and we physically, you can within Pearl
On her.
Soho, because Pearl Soho gives a lot of tutorials with the pattern, and I think they think if you're on your iPad or whatever, it's great. And if you're a brand new knitter, yada yada. So anyway, but you could do that with your phone and just get the copy.
Yeah.
Handy.
It's pretty handy.
Well, smartphones.
I know.
But what about just putting a sticky note in your magazine?
Well, I can do that too, but then I have to find the magazine and.
But there's something for me. There's something about when I'm kind of behind on that. But organizing recipes that I like to print them off if I find one online.
Right.
And then if I like it, I like to keep it anyway. I need to put them in a binder. Blah 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 blah. So
Yeah, and
it helps me.
I'm-
It does help me solidify things.
I've been sort of a hoarder when it comes to magazines. I used to get Cooking Light all the time, and a few other magazines, and pretty soon your stacks
I know. You gotta go
and
through.
it's like,
I got for a while. Remember that Martha Stewart? I don't know. It was like a little booklet format. I don't remember what it was called. I don't know what it was. I got it, and it was like, I don't know what it was. Sorry, guys, but it was cute. It was like a little field guide format, kind of this size, and it was lots of different recipes. And I had this giant stack, and I finally just like, done. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's like, how long are you gonna hold on to that?
I don't even know if that I doubt it's still around.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have a lot to talk about today, so
yeah. So, first thing is, if you didn't know, we sort of got our little 15 minutes of fame on Grocery Girls podcast.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was so...
I know. It was cool.
And they do such a good job.
Oh my gosh, they're wonderful.
I mean, they obviously have not met us, but they definitely did their due diligence to kind of find out who we are and what we're about and what our community is like, because they really expounded on that.
They did.
It made me
feel
really
kind of warm
good.
And fuzzy feeling for us, and a lot of you watch them too, and so people were coming in. I saw you on this, so it was so fun.
Yeah.
And I did love what because we sent them information about Soxies and that whole awards thing, and they got all the details down. I know there was a lot there to process.
They even called us the yarn bar.
They did. They didn't say yarn barn. It was like, wow. So all the little things, and then they just extrapolated from all that we are doing this for the community, and what a great. Anyway, it was like, oh yeah, we are. And so anyway,
yeah, it's nice to have little reminders, but it's nice to have a little pat on the back sometimes. I mean, we get pats on the back from you guys all the time. But sometimes it's nice to, from...
Yeah, they have 50,000 followers.
Yeah,
we are up
that's
to
what I'm
almost 900.
No.
Almost 900.
No, it's 800.
Almost 800?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's 795.
Oh my God.
Don't be disappointed, but
okay.
Yeah, so we gained like 20 followers this week. So that's really good. So I know it's silly to think about that, but
I know.
Go back. It's kind of important.
Social media.
Right.
So anyway, but it was fun for that. Thank you so much, Jodi and Tracy. We truly appreciate the shout out, and anyway, yeah. Okay.
So speaking of Soxies,
we
have
one official entry.
We do.
Uh-huh.
And I have it in my phone in the right place. It's
thicker is better category.
Oh.
So that's why she got them done pretty fast.
Yeah, so be sure to get yourself in with your socks, or send an email to us with the pictures. So just a reminder, we really like a well-lit photo, so maybe if someone can take a picture of you outside with the socks on your feet or something, just so people can really see the details and the colors. And
so we've done this now for a full year, so we know, and if you've voted or seen it, it's that photo thing. So like, think about that if you're sending us a picture. Think about, what's the best lighting, how's it, because it's just a photo. We're not doing video or anything like that. So anyway, just pro tip, I guess. Anyway,
natural light's always good, unless you have a professional studio at
put
your
your
hands.
sock in the best light possible. Yeah, cool. It's fun.
And then we were talking about YouTube. So
what about YouTube?
Well, we do giveaways on YouTube every week.
We do, to people who comment.
That's right. And so I got to subscribe and comment on our most current video, and then you get your name in for a surprise. And this week, Cindy Zimmerman is the winner of actually a kit for this hat.
Pom-pom not included.
Yeah, pom-pom not included, but you get the yarn for exactly this hat. And what is this hat? This is the Franken Beanie by Jodi Brown of the Grocery Girls, and she did talk about it during the video last week.
She just released it last week.
Yep. So it's pretty fun. It looks, like a plaid. It's got some slip stitches happening.
Cute.
So the yarn it's all bulky. So the yarn, it goes really fast. I knit it on a size 9. So the yarn that I used is the Juniper Moon Beatrix, which is really super soft. You're going to want to put this on your head. It is 54% merino, 30% angora, and then some nylon just for stability. And then we paired it with Polka Dot Sheep's Big Mountain, and this is their bulky. The color is Tulip festival.
Pretty and
So,
springy.
yeah, it really is gorgeous. And
Cute.
she actually has, some really bright, solid colored versions too that I think are really fun. And the Beatrix would be great with all the solids. And she really loved the neons. Jodi was all about the neons. So
Cute. It's a cute pattern.
so congratulations,
Awesome.
Cindy.
Yay, thanks for being a subscriber.
You
What?
didn't say that right. It's
Okay.
subscriber. Okay. All right.
Felix update. Okay, guys, I'm not a super fast knitter and I don't have a ton of time. I only have the cuff
I
left.
feel like you're kind of a fast knitter.
I'm
I'm still this. You cast this on,
Christmas
and I
cast
still
on.
have up to here on one side on mine, so I haven't done anything
well,
on
this
mine.
is a lot bigger
so.
gauge. I'm not. I mean, I could have stayed up late and finished the cuff, but I like my sleep too, so I didn't.
got sleep, and I'm so tired.
Aww.
Oh
It
man,
must be the gray.
I don't
We
know.
need some sunshine.
I was getting a pedicure this morning, and she's got one of those chairs with the massage on
really?
the back, and I mean, she's talking to me, and I'm talking, and I'm like, I'm just like falling asleep. I don't, but then I didn't have time to stop for coffee.
Okay, well, we can
Okay,
do that.
all right.
So that's the Felix update. We have a few new things that have come in. Selvedge Magazine, I don't know, we've talked about it a little bit. It is a wonderful, wonderful magazine coming out of the UK. We are one of a few stockists.
Yeah, there's really not very many.
It's not, there. Occasionally there are some knitting patterns
so
in here.
if you are a knitter, a crocheter,
Someone
a
who wears
textile
clothes.
artist, yes, maybe who makes your own clothes, and just people who like creative things. This magazine fits the bill with all of
Each issue
that.
has a focus. This current issue is called Make Do. So she's focusing on
Isn't it mending and
upcycling,
stuff?
mending, visible mending. There's a great article about during the wars when there was definitely a push for mending. I mean, people had to ration everything. It is full of interesting tidbits about it's called the fabric of our
That's
life. I mean, it's
awesome.
what we wear.
Look at this.
There's some companies that are doing there's a Kansas City maker
look
who's
at that
doing
jacket.
beautiful things with jackets, upcycled quilts, upcycled denim. I mean, it makes me want to pull out. Anyway, it's a great
I need
magazine.
to look at this one.
We don't get a bunch of copies.
I love this.
It is.
This art
Also,
piece,
there's-
but they used a puffy jacket in it.
Also, there is there's articles about things that are going on all over the world, not just the UK, not just Europe. It's going into South America. There's an exhibit coming to a Canadian museum. Anyway, it's really, I think, lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Yeah, if you're any of those above, or
And
just
fun
appreciate.
story, I was thinking about, I did not find this magazine in, like, the physical magazine in the UK. I saw the Selvedge office when we were walking around
You
in
did?
London
I
once.
bet you wanted to stop there.
I'm
and
like,
say,
what's that? I had not heard of
Oh,
this magazine. I'm like,
oh.
what's that? And I Googled and found
You
it.
probably
so,
thought it was like a sewing store.
well, Selvedge is the edge of a fabric. So
Right.
anyway, I was just thinking about that the other day. Kind of a fun memory.
That's interesting.
Just wandering
I don't
around.
remember that story.
So that's new. I mean, our
Okay.
latest edition.
We just got in. Now, they're not all on the website,
No.
so don't jump on right now or even right after because it's, just us. So
Right.
we have
Yep,
to get
yep,
it on.
yep.
But we got new Raen bags, Raen Works bags. This is the sit and knit, and
The
look at this
bucket.
cool buffalo
That
plaid. And
I think they call
love
it gingham. I love it.
Oh, yeah, I guess, but
It
it,
is
looks
gingham.
kind of
Well, there's a plaid too. Gingham's
Right.
different than
yeah.
plaid.
I guess that.
That's
all right.
a true gingham.
True.
But not, when I ordered it, or like, anyway, I thought it was going to be blue and white.
Oh,
They said navy blue gingham.
oh,
And so-
in your brain.
But I
right.
do love that.
It's kind of
beautiful.
a navy and orange and
Navy and
um,
rusty.
not that
Pockets
it maybe matters
inside.
to everybody, but this lining that she does, the mattress ticking, is it's exclusive to our shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's nice because it lightens up the inside. You can really see things a little bit better.
Yeah.
And what's that one called?
I can't remember, but
Is it
it's
like
a bigger.
it's about this big, you guys, but it's got a zipper.
The base is a little bit more rectangular. It's a really nice size for projects and full of pockets. But the nice zip too.
I love these handles. They just,
I love these
they're
bags.
not like perfectly like,
And super fun.
but I like that you can just grab it. It's just a kind of a grab and go situation.
They're eye catching in the shop, and people come in and look at them, and then they don't care that it's made locally, but it's a cool little factoid too that we throw in.
Yeah,
because
it's nice.
They're wonderful.
They have like their birth date on each one. There's a little label
When
in
they
here.
made
It
it.
actually has the birth date. This one was February 21st,
Oh my gosh.
2023. It's just a baby.
So anyway, we'll get those processed and out for you. Great gifts for anybody, and not just knitters, crocheters.
Yeah, you can put
fiber
anything
people.
in there.
So anyway, yay,
Well, some of you might know that if you haven't been watching, Mountain Colors, one of our very favorite dyers and local, luckily, but they're retiring. And so
they're done, totally done.
Yep, they're done. And I don't know if this is true, but I'm going to pretend it's true that we got their last dyeing order that they did. And luckily, we already had that order in when we found out, so it wasn't like we were panicked, because I don't think we could have gotten anything.
I know.
Anyway, we had a huge run on Mountain Colors this weekend because we released a pattern on Ravelry for the Fight Over It blanket. It's a free pattern. You can get it too. And this stuff was going like crazy, and we thought we were out. But we did some digging, and we found some more. And I think
not
it's to
another
your-
shipment's worth,
No,
but we did
but we
find
found
some,
enough that-
some stragglers
so-
in the storage room.
so that the web's been all updated with that. So go ahead and you can order, and also not just the twizzle, but the tweed. We have some of that too.
Yeah.
So that their tweed's really great.
So
Both DK weight, but
Yeah.
I've noticed they're classified on Ravelry. Twizzle is worsted,
oh really?
but I feel
It's a
like
light worsted.
yeah. So
Anyway, so for those of you who, it's collectible.
So
Officially.
yeah, the blanket is called the Fight Over It blanket, and we've talked about it before. But look it up on Ravelry, you'll find it.
It's good. Okay, now that's sort of housekeeping stuff. Now we have a trunk show to tell you about.
And that is why we look like Bert and Ernie.
That's right. It's cute. It's a cute pattern.
Okay, so this is it's Amble from Fibre Company. This trunk show is from Fibre Company. She's in the UK. She's actually from the US, but she has a Greek name. But
the Fibre Company, Amble is it's
Fairly
been around
new.
for a couple of years, I think. It's a
Has
great
it?
sock
I
yarn.
feel like it's just been a year.
It's been
so.
a couple of years, but it is one of the Fibre Company's newest yarns.
It is a sock yarn and a fingering weight, but really a sock yarn. It was created with socks in mind. She says here a conscious blend of washable merino wool, alpaca, and recycled nylon. That was important to her, and I think that's why this sock yarn was long in the making, because she wanted to be able to do the recycled nylon, and she needed to find a good way to get
She
that.
wanted nylon in her sock yarns for strength, but she was, also, again, this whole fiber world that we're in is becoming more and more aware of what, what it's doing to
Right,
the planet.
and actually then right here, she waited until a recycled nylon and an alternative to the standard chlorine processed washable wools became available. So it is super wash, but in a conscious way.
And then there's alpaca in there. Woo,
I'm
nice.
telling you what, you guys, we're wearing these socks.
Oh my gosh.
I put it on and it was,
Yeah.
what did you call it? A sock.
Foot orgasm. It's really nice. And they feel, they're awesome. Okay, so Amble, obviously socks, yes.
Do you know how many colors we have?
No.
But we have a lot.
Yeah, we have a lot. The one sock pattern that Fibre Company did with Kate Atherley is fantastic. This little booklet, like you could pick it up if you've never made socks and learn how to do it. It's very complete. But the other thing that I like in here is,
well, she has every way to knit this into.
There's a few different methods for closing your toe, but also there's some design customizations for like different ribbings, different little cables.
But doesn't she show you how to do that? Double points, magic loop.
Yep, she does talk about that. She talks about a spiral toe, and then she talks about the classic wedge toe, and then the Kitchener toe. So, and then there's a little bonus baby sock. So super cute. It's a good little pattern. Anyway, and so with our trunk show, we have lots of socks.
Lots of socks.
Squishy, yummy.
This stuff is so soft. I think one of these days I'm gonna have to knit Jim a sock because
well, it's Socksies month.
I know that.
So this one, so you can come in, take a peek. This one has just a nice little rib across the cuff and then the top.
This has kind of a, I'm not even sure what.
We could probably figure that out.
Yeah.
There's that wedge toe.
Okay. Oh.
Cute. And I'm wearing it. At first I'm like, ooh, this isn't comfy, but it's actually nice.
This is wedge, not the spiral.
Yeah, that's wedge. Wait a minute. Let me double check. I don't want to lie. Get my facts right here. And that one is, sorry, spiral.
Spiral.
Okay, spiral toe.
This one.
Look how pretty that rosy
she likes
pink
the
is.
spiral. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Hey, well, if you want a white sock,
is this the same? Nope, different.
I'm not
classic
sure
ribbing.
that I personally would want to wear a white sock, but I feel like adding it to another sock is more my thing.
In your like pristinely decorated bedroom.
That has no dog in it.
No dog hair. And your comfy jammies.
Your little Scandinavian bedroom.
Yeah, and then your like perfect little knitting chair in there with a nice window and lighting and a window seat and a sweet bookshelf and then
and a little kitty at your feet.
But no, this is
we've
lovely.
Just created the perfect scenario for
best
white socks.
Color ever.
I know it. Buttermere.
Oh my gosh, so nice.
Or is that Helvellyn?
Nope, that's Buttermere. And we sell a lot of Buttermere. It's a wonderful
Isn't
creamy,
that going to be like on the front of
this color is on the front of
well, it looks very similar
52 Weeks of Socks
Volume 2,
which is released very much later this month.
It is coming. Like
it's coming here, but it's not
order.
released until end of the month.
Okay.
But this is on the front cover. Not this sock, but this color, this yarn.
Yep.
And we do have it somewhere. Oh, here it is. Nice. Okay.
All right.
So the other nice thing about this yarn, besides socks, is garments and accessories. We're wearing this.
So this shawl back here, just for a few lucky few, this was the project that came in about 3 different of our January box. Yeah, our January box.
This
3
is
people
gorgeous.
got this. Yeah.
We didn't know this was, I didn't really pay attention that this was in the trunk show.
I'm just like,
here's the Buttermere
project. Yep.
The Buttermere's popped in here with gray, and then this, what is this green? Blencathra? Such a pretty color.
But I'm glad you do.
Well, I'm not quite sure I know.
So the most popular color, I think, too, is that, but maybe blackback, which...
Oh, sorry, that's blackback.
This
blackback socks. So pretty.
Yeah.
It's a good color. Okay,
so
that's a pretty... What is
this
this
shawl
called?
is called Mulin, I think. And I think it's a wonderful way. I don't think it's really that hard, but it's a good way to get some lace work done. So a little bit of color, but there's nothing like super duper hard in this shawl.
Mm-mm.
Like I would totally, this would be something, I mean, I picked it out for somebody, so.
The photo on the pattern too is really beautiful. It's
and there's
out in Cumbria and it's windy
combos.
and the models, it's just beautiful. The scarf is flowing. It's really, really pretty. The sweaters that we're wearing, it's Chamomille by Vanessa Palissa. It's part of the Fibre Company's Almanac series. And you can obviously do short sleeves or long. What I love
my t-shirt situation.
It's super cute. I love the little detail. She did a slip stitch detail all along the inside
you
seam.
can see it here.
And down. So that's going to help disguise the whole stripe jogging situation.
Yep.
In a really nice, subtle, it's a beautiful little detail. And there's also some shoulder detail.
Yeah,
just
this
up
is
here.
nice. And just the stripes. It's
It
interesting.
feels good.
It's not hard. Yeah, but it's lightweight because this yarn is fabulous.
It is. So, fun fact, on Saturday we were quite busy, and a mom who's only a crocheter and her daughter came in,
Who's
16, and the daughter's like, this was on the mannequin. She's like, I want this sweater, Mom. And she, 16-year-old, I want it, I want it, I want it. Mom's like, well, we can find another pattern, and we kind of looked a little bit on Ravelry for crochet versions. There's some possibilities. But this girl was like, Mom, can we just get this? Can we go shopping right now? Can we go find a sweater like this? I mean, it was like she would not stop. It was pretty funny. So teenager approved. Right. And then yesterday Robin came in. She's like, I want that sweater.
So
and Robin is not a teenager.
She's our age. We're not telling you how old we are, but I'm pretty sure you know.
Okay, so then there's this beautiful sweater from Melanie Berg.
I love this.
We loved that when it came out. It's so pretty.
It's got the most beautiful detail.
And it is called Planetary. Do you see the planets in there?
Yeah, I kind of do. Maybe see some shooting stars.
These are the colors that are in it.
So the dark color, it's like a dark teal, but it has black in it too. It's called Blackbeck.
It's really pretty.
Super popular. Okay.
Okay, and then we're wearing some socks. Really fun. Love it.
Here's mine.
Cute. Yeah, the stripes
And
are
then
fun.
wait, here's another one.
Cute little slip stitch. This one, I like the stripes.
I do too. Look, it matches. We're
I
wearing
know.
matchy pants.
Cool. So the fun thing about, I guess we better sit down.
Without falling.
Yeah. Try to be graceful. Okay, the fun thing about, I think I might have mentioned the sock pattern is, all the ideas there.
Yeah.
To customize.
We all know we want to have socks with contrasting heels and toes because that is just cool. But
So
maybe
you
you didn't
can-
know how to do it, and they talk about that.
They talk about that and give you the visual. So it's great. So come check out the trunk show if you are local. It's here for the month, basically because it's Soxies. We wanted to bring this in. It's fabulous yarn.
Yeah.
So
You will want to knit with it. It feels like no other.
it feels really, really, really good on your feet. They're beautiful socks.
Well,
Thank you, Fibre Company.
I think that's
Okay.
I think that's it.
I think so too. I
Okay.
think we're got to open the
Alright.
store.
Well, you sit here and do your little
Like pretend end of
you're
the
doing
shuffling
loose,
papers
yep.
around like Anchorman. That's a great one. I could start mouthing some things. Some naughty words. Have a really good day.